Hello everybody, it's Bea from Bespoke Crafts. Now today's card, first of all, I'm going to make a figure. Now watching Deb, our Deb Allett the other day, and she made Tonic using the Infinite Doodles. So I actually crafted along with her. I didn't use exactly the same shapes as hers. I sort of like adapted mine a little bit. So it's not identical, but it is very, very similar. And so that's Tonic, that's what I came up with. These are grubby, and that's literally because of the glue and I was rushing to do it with her. So I thought I'm going to have a go. So this is my prototype one. So I thought I'd do Tweety Pie. And he's looking a bit sad. But that was the first one, using again the Infinite Doodles. And this is my second attempt, which I've changed his wings, I've changed his tail, I've changed the shape of his head. But I think that this one is a lot better. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I've used coloured cardstock for his main body, his beak. So I've coloured these shades in with black and PB8 there and YR172 for that one. So that's Tiger Lily and that one's Centurion Blue. I think that is, I need to get my eyes tested, and obviously that's black. And these are the Ohuhu Honolulu 320 markers. So I'm going to cut these bits out and I shall be back with you when I've done that. So I've cut all the parts out, but what I need to do now is change the shape of, these are his feet. So I need to take some of this part out, sort of like just like a half moon out of those two. I'm going to have to do one the other way round, obviously because he's got a left and a right foot. But first I need to just flatten down these edges, how it's come out the die. You get a little lip. I don't know whether you can be able to see that. Can you see that just there? And just by using your bone folder, it just smooths it out. Okay, and again for his wings, I don't necessarily have to do those left and right. So I'll do his shoes first. So I'm just putting the die in, turning it upside down and just looking at the angle that I want to take out. And it really isn't a lot, but it makes a difference. And for me it's a nice smoother cut if you do it on the die. I will just say this is my Sizzix side shot that I'm using. I got this for Christmas, and as you can tell I use it an awful lot, but it had also cracked there. So fortunately, I don't know why I'm still using it, but Sizzix anyway, in their latest sale I had a look, and you could get a set for $2.99 I think it was, instead of $7.99. So I got 4 sets. So I shall discard that one and then use this one as my cutting plate and put a new one for the top plate. But I just feel there's some life left in it yet. So I'm going to pop this on use that one for reference. About there. And tape. So there. And I will take a little bit more out of there with a pair of scissors. So this one. Up there. And there's his feet. And that looks about identical, to be fair. And for his wings, what did I do? What did I do with his wings? I don't think I did anything other than I took some of the length off on them, and I want the thicker end of the point for his wing tips. So they are about 1 inch. So I'm going to put them together and use my spring-loaded scissors from, well, by Holtz. I can't remember who made them now. These are lovely. They are, when you first get them, you think how you're not going to get on with them, but I do find them really, really easy to use. So I want it on a slight curve. And that's his wings done. Right, scrap bits. Close that up, it's got a lock on it as well. Strip everything. And I'm going to use this for his hair. Not his hair, his feathers on top of his head. Okay. And the little one, I've forgotten to do that with his eyes, so I'll just do that now quickly. Right, so I'm not going to go fast forward this, but I am going to put some music on, just because I'm going to be concentrating on what I'm doing, and I tend to shut up. So that's his lips, that's his, yeah, that's his neck. Before I do that, I am just going to curl this bit of neck off. Now his neck, I want to curl that off. The way I'm going at this, it's a good job it's the long one. That's it. And I just want it to concave a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, right, so like I say, I'm going to be quiet now, and you can just watch how I start and put him together. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do as well. I want to shape his head a bit. So I want the roundish bit at the top, that way. And I just want to take it in just a little bit. That's better. Get that e-corner off. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So like I say, I'm going to play some music. And carry on. I'm sorry, I did say that I wasn't going to speed it up, but by the time I finished the editing, this video was nearly an hour long, and it's just far too long. So I have sped up, but I haven't gone super fast. You can still see what I'm doing. So apologies for saying that earlier, but an hour's just far too long. It took me a week to get it uploaded for a start. So I just hope you enjoy anyway. All right. So what I thought is I'd use this Sizzix, and it's 663868. I'm going to use some balloons. Unfortunately, I've got some money. One. Oh, perfect. I've got 4 made. I'm going to use 3 of them. So my card panel is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I started making my own stencils. So I've made this circle one. I've made quite a few actually. I had to go at making a layering stencil. So that one, the gears, that one, and then on at the back. So I've got a geared layering stencil, and I had a practice. What did I do with that? Oh. Now I'm going to use whatever's left on the spice marmalade, and I just want it to be fading in and out, like so. It's a shame that you can't actually see the circles, but it is very subtle. I decided to put the balloons together first, and just sticking together on the bits of string at the bottom, and then gluing them at the top, just for that little bit of extra security, stop them flailing about a bit if balloons flail. And I'm going to use some foam tape on the back all over after I've glued them together. Thank you, Merlin. Just to give him that extra bit of dimension, lift him away from the card. I've just given Merlin for the first time a piece of lime, and he absolutely loved it when he first tasted it. You know when you get kids and you give them a bit of lemon when you've got little babies, well not little babies, and they sort of like go tweety face. That's what he did, but he didn't have to look into it after that. Anyway, back to the card. So I'm using this foam tape to add dimension. I've mentioned earlier, and lots of previous videos, I also put glue on the liquid glue on the back, because when you're placing down, it just gives you that wiggle room if you're not getting it. If you find that you haven't put your piece in the right position. I have to say, this is the second attempt I've ever done a character using the Infinite Doodles. I'm just adding a little bit of highlights now on various parts, and I'm pleased with the way he's come out. So I'm just looking at what I'm going to use as a matting layer. The orange spoke to me straight away. The pink, looking at it now, does actually look better than I thought it did. Then go with the orange. I've gone back to the orange. So I'm going to do this matting layer and 5.5 by 5.5 by 5.5. And then the card base is 5 7/8 and 5 7/8. So I'm using the Collall glue to glue down. Nearly to the end of the tub, and you've got to watch with this stuff, because when you're nearly at the end of the bottle, it actually starts sort of like to splurge out the top for some unknown reason. But anyway, I've finished it now, so ready for my next bottle. So there you go. I'm not going to put a sentiment on the card. I've got some birthdays coming up for little ones, so obviously I'll personalise it then for later on. The other thing that I did put on afterwards, it's on the picture, I use the Distress Spritz in Spice Marmalade. It just added that little bit of extra to the card, but I felt it needed it. So there's today's card. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and add a comment, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.